What's happening, people? My name is Dirty Mike, and welcome to the oldest squad on FIFA Ultimate Team with 99 chemistry. And before we get started, I want to emphasize that all the teams that I build, whether it's for fun, it's trying to make a skill squad, whatever it may be, I want it to be a team that you can use versus Division 1 opponents, you can get into tournaments, and you can actually win matches. And that's very important to me, and I want to make that known, that I'm not just building teams that are unusable and they look cool and they're just for show. Absolutely not. You can build this squad and win matches, I guarantee it. This squad actually features quite a few living legends that are heading straight for the Hall of Fame. Team cost me just over 100,000 coins, and that's mainly because of the in-form Henry combined with Buffon, who's one of the most incredible goalkeepers in Ultimate Team, and it's well-deserved. Even in real life, this guy just keeps getting older, and he's not going to let you down. So consistent, the Italian national. And we're going to be using the 4-2-2-2 formation, which I just think is a great formation, especially in Ultimate Team. I use it in head-to-head as well. Very consistent. It'll give you constant results. And this squad is going to be slow. I want you to know that right now. As players get older, EA tends to make them a lot slower, and that kind of correlates with real life. As you age, you're not quite as quick. Sometimes you lose a little pep in your step. And at the left back position, we have Leo, the Brazilian silver. And next to him, he teams up with his boy Lucio, who's a center back that feels that he can attack. And in the first match, we're up against a 3-5-2, and this squad is sweaty. A lot of pace all over there, and it gets worse. We concede right off the get-go, and I'm actually going to be playing in the Gold Cup. I thought that would be a nice little experiment to see if this squad could live up to some hype, get into a Gold Cup, and try to get some W's. Juninho! Bam! Right off the post. But next to Lucio, we have Samuel, who's been with Inter Milan for a long time, the Argentinian. Look at Henry freaking it. Woo! That was sick. That was a really nice skill run. Did it in slow-mo at times, but it still looks good. Classic Henry, nice little maneuver at the very end. And closing out the defense, we have Rossi, the right back, another Italian. And I have a big question for everyone. You guys, I'd love to know in the comments, what do you think the best skill move is in FIFA 13? We're coming to the end, and look at Juninho pulling back a little backtracking, moment of class, a finesse shot looking like FIFA 12. All right, I'll watch the replay a couple times. We're up 3-1 in game number 1. Uno. And it gets worse for him. We score right from a kickoff almost in the beginning of the second half, and it's definitely time for a rage quit. I don't even blame him. I don't think people enjoyed getting beat with this squad. I'll put that out there right now. So we get a 4-1 victory to start things out. And yeah, let me know which skill move you think's the best in FIFA 13, the most effective. We're coming to the close of FIFA, and next year might be totally different. So everyone should have had a lot of experience with skill moves at this point. In game number 2, my opponent is a silver squad, but it is one of the sweatiest squads I've ever played against for silver players. If you go into the Mexican League, it gets pretty gross. There's so many players that just stack on top of each other in terms of pace, and more pace. And it made it really hard to break down my opposition. I get a little bit lucky here, and I kind of draw a goofy-looking PK, but I needed it, and I will take it. And as for the CDMs, we have Zé Roberto. And then next to him, we have Peralta. Both guys been around for a long time. Zé Roberto's played for quite a few different clubs, some big namers. He's back in Brazil now. Getting old. He's aging. Probably going to retire from the Brazilian league. That would make sense. And then at the cam positions, we've got 2 players that I absolutely love. I love these guys. And we get a late winner in extra time. Thank goodness. Sneaking out wins. And of course, my opponent rage quits again. Not happy about conceding. Heading into game number 3, something a little bit different happened in this. When I was looking at the guy's formation, I was confused. That's not the correct setup for a 5-2-1-2. He just didn't have the players in the right spots. The chemistry was bad, so I was not intimidated. I didn't think it was a good player that knew how to counterattack. And I may have been right. To start out the game, Henry misses an easy finesse shot. But center attacking midfielders, you've got Juninho and you've got Francesco Totti. Both these guys, incredible players. And they have similar stats in FIFA this year. Great shooters, great facilitators, both very slow. So if you're able to bust out some nice skill moves with them, things can start working in your favor, because if they get some open space, they're not going to miss passes. They drop dimes, and the game started lagging a little bit here. Look at that header, though, from Henry. That was from deep on a corner kick. Pure class there. And after I scored the second goal, for whatever reason, he started downloading porn or doing something on the computer, and it made the connection a little bit shaky. If you watch my videos, I hardly ever lag or have delay, and that's because my internet is crazy nice. And we get a little bit of a rebound goal, and that's a wrap. Another rage quit. What is that, 2 in a row? 3 in a row? Unbelievable. We're starting out this Gold Cup really well. I'm surprised, because when you don't have pace in Ultimate Team, you typically are going to be in big, big trouble. And I'll always co-sign that. Unfortunately, that's how it works. And we get into the final against a silver squad. It's got some decent pace on there, but I was really surprised in some of the teams that I got matched up against. Typically, when I build fun squads, I get paired up against just incredible teams, and it's really hard to beat the matchups. But up front, we've got Thierry Henry, the inform card, and he's awesome. His inform card's fantastic. He exits extremely quick out of skill moves, and it makes it where he's a lot faster. And I did not mean to shush there. I didn't mean to do that. Francisco Totti, I guess it was a default for him. After he scored the goal, he decided that he was going to do a shush, but that's not a maneuver I do. I know it's not accepted all that well in the FIFA community, and I think it's crappy too. It's definitely the celebration that makes me the most angry. And then next to Henry, we have Di Vaio, and he has that Team of the Season card as well as Henry. And both those guys will probably be heading down in price. They'll get a little bit cheaper on the market. 3-1 at halftime. I'm feeling very confident too. I missed a couple really good chances in the final. Look at Di Vaio. Starting to break them down. And for me, the best skill move is clearly the step over, the body feint. Both of them exit the same way. It's so misleading, and it's really simple, and anybody can do it. Henry with a nice little left-footed finish. Oh, I loved using this guy. If you have not played with Thierry Henry as a striker, give him a chance. Put him on the squad. He's pretty fast, not extremely pacey, but he is tall as well. And as I was saying, ooh, nice little chip. That was a touch of beauty. Henry exits out a skill move so quickly that it makes him move so much quicker on the pitch. So we get the win, and we take home some coinage in the Gold Cup. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Twitter at Mike09USA. I have a lot more content coming for you ASAP.